Hannah, can I see your shirt? What you got on your shirt?
Check out my cool shirt.
Can you say, we're going riding? Yeah.
Nuts.
Nuts?
Check it out. It's my riding shirt. Ugh.
Nuts. Where are we at, Josh?
We're at our Airbnb.
Place is sick.
Yeah.
Got the setup, a little different trip than normal. Josh got the grandpa wheels on. Probably gonna film a video about that stuff. So hopefully you guys are excited. A little bit of tow rig comparison stuff. But what trails are you riding, Josh?
What trails?
Yeah.
The Tyler Grubbs ones, the gravel roads.
Ooh, shout them out.
Ooh.
So we got our parents along with us. They're gonna be riding the Talon most likely. Kind of give them the choice as the trip goes on. And then Josh's got his daughter and his wife. I've got my daughter and wife. So a little different trip than normal. See if we can't make a video out of it. And we'll see if you guys like it. We got quite the tight predicament here for trailering, as you can see. It's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll get a shot of us doing a turnaround of this later on. It was a bit spicy getting it turned around because this is a dead-end road. But anyways, got the Talon, got the X3, got Josh Turbo S, and we are out here. Today we're heading out to Royal Blue. So getting a late start to the day. We just rolled in, got everything set up, got all the stuff packed up in the coolers for the kids and all the families, etc. We're excited. So neither of the kids have been down south. My parents have actually never ridden a UTV. So we figured we'd plan a trip down here. Should be some scenic fun riding, and we're excited to kind of show them around. So hoping to eventually head out to TACKETT, maybe me and Josh, maybe everybody will go, who knows, and conquer some of those trails. But for today, we're headed to Royal Blue.
Hopefully I don't break in the first hour.
You excited to hit the bunny slopes with your spool?
No. Yeah, full spool of life, you know.
We got the trail rigs turned family rigs. Got a bump seat in there. Got a bump seat in the Can-am and a bump seat in the Talon. So we're gonna hit the road and get to doing some riding. Say hi, everybody.
What's that, Mia?
That's Justin's?
No, that's Daddy's.
Can you say buggy?
Buggy.
We're going in the buggy?
Look at our shirt.
Can you give the camera a high five?
Teespring.
Oh.
She's like, oh. Straight from Teespring. Oh, we got more baby merch coming. Yeah. More info on that later. Alright, so the first part of this video, we're headed to Royal Blue. Just rode around a little bit, got caught in some rain. Later on in the video, we head to TACKETT Creek and we cover majority of the major scenic obstacles or sightseeing stuff at TACKETT Creek. So if you're interested in checking that stuff out, stay tuned for later on in the video. We do the slate wall climb and check out all the scenic stuff at TACKETT Creek. So until then, enjoy some footage from Royal Blue with the family. Alright guys, we made it. We're out here at the Mexican restaurant, parked the rigs. We got Josh, Kid, and Kayla suited up. We got my parents in the Talon. Say what's up.
What's up? Yeah.
We got Mia and Aaliyah. Mia, are you ready? She's got to get strapped up with her passy. But alright, we're gonna hit the trails. Well, we got rained out once again. We did some trails, ripped around a little bit, ended up by the top of the world, and then we were heading to the elk viewing tower, but it started raining. Doesn't look like it because it's sunny now, but wicked storm just passed through, went that way, so we headed back. Just got loaded up and we're headed back to the house for the day. We rode around for a couple hours. It was fun. And yeah, so I think next time we head out, we're gonna head over to TACKETT Creek and just do some of the scenic stuff over there. All right, guys. A couple days later, we did some stuff with the family. We went down to Dollywood and Pigeon Forge, did some roller coasters, checked that place out. Pretty cool. And then yesterday we went out to Gatlinburg and did some ski lift stuff through the mountains and checked out Gatlinburg. None of us had ever been there before, so pretty cool little town, just hanging out with the family, kids, parents. And then one other day we rented a boat. As you guys probably seen in the drone footage earlier, we are right on Lake Norris. So you can see the lake right there, wraps around this house. And rented a pontoon boat, went out on the boat and just checked out the lake for a little bit. That was pretty sweet. So now today we are taking the family out to TACKETT Creek. So we're not doing any of the gnarly stuff. Obviously, we've got the little ones with us. This is really our first real trip with the kids, and my parents are along. So they're wheeling the Talon and just kind of riding around, checking stuff out. They've never been wheeling down the mountains. They've never actually off-roaded ever, so pretty cool to take them along. I know this isn't a normal video for you guys, but me and Josh are hoping to dip out tomorrow morning early before everybody wakes up and head back out to TACKETT Creek and do at least No Business and Hell's Canyon, and maybe something else if we get a little bit of extra time. Maybe if we get through those trails quick, maybe we'll bust out a couple more. But today, head out to TACKETT Creek, gonna try and find all the overlooks and waterfalls, caves, anything cool that we can see. But got the rigs back loaded up at the cabin here, and we're rolling out. So see you guys on the trail. Hopefully you can find some cool stuff to show you guys and show the family. What do you see?
Waters. Let me see it. I don't believe you. Waters. That is water. You can go swimming? Look at it.
No.
Hannah, look how clear
Where we
that
at?
water is.
Water.
So we're at the The bottom of no business is right around here somewhere.
I don't think there's anyone
And
around
there's
here.
a waterfall down this little hill here. It's marked on lifetime trail maps. You guys aren't using that. You should be, because it's got all the little lookouts and scenic things tagged on it as like a waypoint. So yeah, it's a pretty cool overlook, or pretty cool little waterfall here. You could walk down this trail down there and check it out, which maybe we should. What do you think, Mia?
Water, water.
Whoa. Whoa.
Water, water.
Is it Mia?
Where's the buggy?
Oh, no,
You don't know? What is that?
What are those?
no.
Oh, Grandpa.
Oh, where'd Grandpa go?
Figures.
Yeah. Say hi,
Say hi.
Hannah. So that's the waterfall at No Business, bottom of No Business. If you're looking for it, you come in off a green trail over there. No Business bypass is there. No Business is there. And then the waterfall is down that trail.
I'm being bullied.
Right, Mia? Alright, I think we are headed to the old cabin, it's called. I believe that's where we're headed. We'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so this one I wouldn't put on the top scenic obstacle, or I don't know, the destination, I guess I'll call it. Wouldn't be on the top scenic spot, but it definitely, if you're looking into Tackett Creek, you've seen videos of this wall, that's for sure. So here it is. Videos do no justice. It's got a pretty gnarly angle to it, but unfortunately this video is gonna suck because we got the sun right in the worst spot for filming it. But we just happen to be here right now, so Josh gearing up to give it a go. We'll see if the niddos can crawl it. So as you can see, when it's dry, it's really nothing. I'm sure it's a different animal when it's wet, but it's not. What do you think of that? You guys didn't think it was doable, huh?
It looks way scarier than how that just looked.
Yeah. Well, we also have the best tires for this kind of stuff. So you see people struggle on this, but they definitely don't have a sticky tire made for rock. Josh is running the Nittos, which just are glued to rock. I got the Zillas, so we'll see if there's a difference. We'll see if the Zillas do just as good, or maybe I spin a little bit. I mean, Josh literally crawled it, so see how it goes. Okay, he's in it again. I don't know if that's two-wheel drive. Not really sure if that's two-wheel drive or what. Or he just wanted to stop in the middle of it. Yeah. Thoughts?
It doesn't even feel steep when you're on it, but man, when you sure look at it from the ground, she's a steep one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of those where video does absolutely zero justice. Granted, you made it look easy, but like, it's a gnarly, I mean, I don't know the right word to use.
45-degree angle, it's probably like 50. And it's steep at the bottom, and then like
intimidating was the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely looks intimidating, but it's when
nothing.
it's dry, traction is high.
I was curious. I said, we've seen what the Nittos do. Let's see what the Zilla does. I think there's enough traction where it just doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We're all aired to 10 too, so wheelbase and all that shouldn't really matter. I mean, it would help, but yeah. I mean, it's intimidating, but it's not when it's dry. And I could stop on it, which is really cool. It just looks way worse, like we say all the time, in person. But let's see what the Can-Am can do, or maybe the Talon.
Or maybe both.
All right, well, I'm a little bit up in the shade. I mean, you can see the angle of the trees all the way up there. Some big rocks coming down. I mean, what should I say this time? Congratulations, you climbed a big rock slab. That's the hard line. Also not sure if the diff's locked. Still didn't look like it was diff lock.
Ooh. Josh is sitting up in the Talon to drive that thing up it quick, just so we could show that, you know, tires make a huge difference. It'll drive right up it, I'm sure. The hard line was kind of cool. It's kind of fun jumping up the side. I don't think my diff was locked for either of them. I pressed the lock button right at the last second and didn't really give it time to like lock in. I am running a Halo 30, so it is like an actual lockable diff, and it's got to like spin a few times before it locks in. So either A, it's broken, or B, I don't think I gave it enough time to lock in. But yeah, see how the Talon does with the functioning four-wheel drive stock. Use the momentum tactic there. I can't say I blame them. It's not one that you'd want it to go south on. But now I think we're headed to the TACKETT Creek cabin, so we'll see you guys there. Alright, so the next one on our destination list that we're calling it will be this TACKETT Creek old house, old cabin, they call it. Here it is. A lot of people come here, park in front of it, check it out. There's a nice wasp nest. It's a little run down and old these days, but it's pretty cool. I wonder what it was. Just somebody's house. Got some Bud Light. Shower. Gonna go upstairs, find the creatures living up there. Somebody got some stickers up here. The old heater vent through. I heard this place was really trashed with beer cans and stuff, so. Oh, there's this with the bucket and everything. But I assume somebody cleaned it up, which is really cool. There's a garbage can. There's a balcony up there.
Info on what this used to be?
Yeah, for real. Drop that down below. Let us know. We're curious.
It's pretty sweet. Look at the backyard view too. I mean, epic.
Yeah, for real.
You darn kids.
Somebody probably had a bonfire up here.
Idiot.
Honestly, it's in pretty good shape. I expected to be a lot more garbage and crap everywhere. So if you guys are planning your trip, that's kind of my theory behind this video, because we've always been a little curious on the best. I'm not going to do a lot. There's a lot of scenic stuff at TACKETT Creek and the surrounding areas. This is basically, TACKETT Creek is just TWRA land, and there's a lot of it around here, but where we're riding is known as TACKETT Creek, and we're just trying to knock off some of the top destinations for scenic stuff, showing the family. And I mean, we like this stuff too, we just usually don't film any of it, but figure we bring you guys along and show you guys the adventure. But we're gonna eat some lunch and then off to the next destination. Cave waterfall is what it's called in the maps, and as you can kind of see behind me, it's massive. So you walk in, there's a trail way up there, not too far, but and there's a pretty rowdy obstacle. It's kind of like the gatekeeper to drive up a little bit more, but then it kind of dead ends, and there's a little walking path that gets you back to this. But way straight up above us, the water usually sometimes falls down, and it's an actual waterfall. Right now it's pretty dry, so there's no water running down it, but it's still really cool. The bottom of it's actually sand, and up there is a massive, pretty big cave. I don't know how far back it goes, but I mean, I'm well inside of it right now. So this is probably one of the top, I'd say I'd say so far this is better than the cabin, better than the slate rock for destinations, for scenic stuff. I mean, check it out. This is the camera doesn't do any of it justice, obviously, but it's pretty freaking sweet down here. And there's some pretty cool walking paths. Here's some water running down there, across the trail here, into the jungle. But I would rate this one pretty high on the list. Obviously can't rate it until we're done looking at everything for the day. But of everything I've seen so far, I'd put this at the top. But I do know there's one more overlook that we're going to that I think would be the very top of my list. So pretty sweet. I'll show you where our rigs are parked, and maybe that'll help you guys if you're trying to find this spot. So we're walking out this way right now, and this is kind of the little path. You can see it gets pretty skinny, and you walk that way and you'll end up in the cave. Kind of opens up this way. As you can see down there, it's pretty open, and that's kind of where the buggies are parked. But I'll show you guys that. Alright, so you guys can see the rigs parked here, and this is that obstacle I was telling you about. Pretty rowdy, doesn't look like it on camera, but we're not really here for that this trip, so we didn't bother driving up there because you basically just got to stop and get out anyway, so it's kind of pointless. But I wanted to show you on the map quick how we got to this. So on Lifetime Trail Maps, you get to the McLean Overlook, which is where we're headed next. We took this trail down to the waterfall, did a U-turn, and went back up this way. As you can see, I'm pointed towards the waterfall, so that's the trail you just walk by hand. But we're going to take a different trail up and out, up to the McLean Overlook, I believe. So we'll pick you guys up there. So at this point, you'll see me kind of messing around here. I was trying to see if I could get the diff to lock in, because it just didn't seem like it was fully locked. When you're not beating the rig down, it's kind of hard to tell. But right here, I was able to notice when I drove into this bank that it would kind of stop spinning that front driver's tire, and the passenger was spinning, meaning it was open diff, which kind of concluded that I definitely had an issue with the diff, which was strange, especially for the riding we were doing on this trip. Alright, so this would probably be my #1 recommendation for sightseeing stuff at Tackett Creek. I haven't seen it all, but what I've seen so far, this would be #1, and I do believe out of everything, this would still be #1. This is called the McLean Overlook. You can drive your rigs right up to here, take some sick pictures. There's a pretty cool overlook rock over there. You can see some people on it, and man, can you see far. It is insane. Obviously the GoPro's not going to do any justice, but this is crazy. It's crazy how far you can see. But we are going to keep going. Not sure if we're going to do any more today, but I'll catch up with you guys if we do. But this isn't a real scenic thing. Something people go up a lot of times. It's definitely just a known obstacle here at TACKETT, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna spot my parents down. Well guys, you've seen there's only 2 rigs on the trailer. That's unfortunate. We are down machine. Looks like Josh's transmission let go and his Turbo S. Extremely unfortunate. But to look at the positives, it appears to have let go right, or it did let go right on the road. So I just ran back to his truck. And I'm gonna go down there and pick them up. So that sucks majorly. It was even locking up in neutral. So high is what let go, which is a super bummer. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here and go pick up Josh. All right, we got the drive of shame here from the man himself. Let's get the story. So what happened?
I just blew my tranny.
Oh no.
I mean, it's had a few big chunks of metal in it a few times.
The machine he's talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh,
yeah, so last time you changed the fluid?
last time I've changed the fluid twice since finding a big hunk of metal, and there continues to be a big hunks of metal.
Oh
I mean,
no.
this day was gonna happen. The cable pops out of high like when I go downhill. And she decided it hasn't done it at all. So I thought maybe she was good finally. I finally adjusted her just a little bit better and it was good. And we're cruising down the road about 40 and just kablooey. And it was not good. And now, yeah. I'm gonna try and get it on the trailer.
Yikes. We unloaded the other 2 rigs, gonna drive Josh's on hopefully. So that way we can still wheel those 2 tomorrow. By the way, I haven't said this in all video, but something's messed up with my front diff on mine, so.
Blown diff off-road now becomes non-tranny.
Wild how the stupid scenic little ride can end in a messed up diff and a blown transmission. You just never really know when something's gonna let go.
Hasn't rained yet though.
Yeah, so. All right, let's hear this thing.
That must be the problem. No rain.
What's funny is we've had 2 catastrophic failures both time we came to the Royal Blue TWRA TACKETT Creek. Last time we were here, Ticky's motor blew. Now I got Josh's trans.
Crap.
I think my diff is just the actuator, but that might just me being hopeful as well. But the actuator doesn't sound healthy. No. So I think it might have.
She's got some strip gears like the old Turbo S.
It kind of sounds like Josh's transmission, except little gears and not giant ones.
Maybe it ate through that big chunk of metal there.
In neutral too, so we would winch it on, but it does the same thing in neutral, because I was going to tow him back to the trailer, but it was doing the same shit. So you gotta do what you gotta do to get back on the trailer. I mean, if it needs cases, it probably already needs cases, hopefully we can just put some gears and bearings in it, but obviously we won't know that until we get it tore apart.
I also almost ran out of gas, so there's that.
Yeah, the Talon was flashing low fuel too. Can-am still got like 2 or 3 bars. But let's get these pigs loaded up.
Must be these freaking gravel roads, you know?
Yeah. But hey, dude, you conquered the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
just that was a big deal.
We're gonna get the rest of these rigs loaded up and head back to town. Alright guys, let us know what you thought of this style video. It won't be something that we do often, but if we have the opportunity, I'm curious what you guys think and if we should bother filming. But anyways, our next video, we were on to our normal style of riding where we thrash these rigs on the hardest trails that TACKETT has to offer. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned.